Gentlemen, welcome to the 1970s basement. This is the only room I still haven't renovated in the house. What you're looking at is the storage location for my best friend. This is the most useful tool, power tool for renovation I've purchased. This is a 10-inch Bosch miter saw. I've had it since about 2010. It's been great. This is the best investment I've made. And I would say arguably the most important tool for home renovations. This is a 10-inch miter saw, and what this is for, if you're not familiar with miter saws, is you have a rotating blade, right? You can cut 45s. It has a D10 for 45, but really any angle. So why do you need that? Well, you need that for trim, any molding, if you're doing kitchen work. And for general straight cuts, you don't want your circular saw, guys. You want a miter saw. You put it against the I think they call this the bench here, the face, and you get nice, clean 90-degree cuts relative to this. So as long as your piece of wood is butted up against this, you get beautiful cuts. And it also has a feature, and if you want to know how to release it, for compound miter saw cuts. And you'll see here, I've just rotated it on a compound 45. Put it back. You might not be able to capture that, but see that window there? Okay, so now you got a compound 45. You can do a 45 on the bench here on the table, and then the whole arm will do a 45, and that's for crown molding. They can be tricky crown molding, but once you have a template or you do a few, it becomes easier. So that's what that's why it's called the compound miter saw. Let me put this back to 0. Lock this. I rarely use that. That's only for, like I said, crown molding. And this is the one you want to use often here. Right, this is your table. Now it's at 0. So just a little bit about it. What do I know? Okay, I know a lot of stuff is made from nylon 6, which means it's really durable. I see some markings. This is ABS here. Surprisingly, I thought nylon 6 is more durable. Most of it's cast though, cast aluminum, beautifully machined. Cast here again, probably aluminum. Although this puppy's heavy. I think it's about 70 pounds is what I looked up at. Let me get you the light here. And it's got a dust collection bag there. I think you can hook that up to a vacuum. It's got the traveling arm there. So, you know, this swings back and forward. I've had no problems, guys. Works beautifully. Very accurate cuts. Sorry for the lighting down here. I know it's dark. Brushes easily replaceable. I took them out, looked at them. They're in excellent condition. Oh, before I forget, this blade is a Foyd. It's an Italian blade. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. These are the best blades out there. They're all made in Italy. Let's see if I can. Yeah, the brand name. I think the brand name's gone, but you'll see the ones. Foyd. It's Italy. There it is. There's the name. Those are the expansion rings here. Cuts perfectly. You want to invest in a good blade. I've had the same blade for a long time now. It's been cutting perfect. So this is the investment you want to make with power tools if you're doing home rental. I think this is the one and only major, when I mean major, I mean like over, I think I spent $500 or $600. You want to get a good one. I'm not saying Bosch is the only brand and the best. I know there's DeWalt is a popular one. I have never used one. Can't say if they're good or bad. But you want to get a good one. Don't get a knockoff or a cheap brand. Okay, this thing will basically, you can throw out your circular saw. Okay, I mean, I rarely use my circular saw. I have it there. It comes in handy in certain places, like for flooring, if you want to dig into the subfloor without removing it for a special cut. But 95% of my cuts were with this, okay? And okay, keep your circular saw, I didn't mean that. But this is the saw, this is the go-to saw. Get a good one. It's the one investment you need to make. And yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And that's the model number. This is discontinued, by the way, guys, so it's a 4405. I noticed the newer models, the motor looks a little different, but everything else is very similar. I'm not sure how much you can improve on this design. Very good. Okay, so yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, and keep tooling, guys. Take care. And believe it or not, this is what you can make with baseboard using a miter saw. That's just baseboard, okay, mitered to 45s on top of, I had some extra cabinet face wood, but you can use any wood. And then it's secured to the wall with just some L brackets. So you can build your own little picture shelves. That was done with my Bosch miter saw.